Well, good morning, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome to Dan's Career Corner. This is our first presentation of this new TV show in which I interview individuals who had a career doing something they have become passionate about and are building that career into something special. Now, today's guest calls herself the Nutritional Navigator. Bonnie Boyd is someone that, with me, is a member of the Stark Community Toastmasters. And I have heard Bonnie speak on several occasions about nutrition. I have to tell you that nutrition is one of the most boring topics that I can imagine anyone talking once about, let alone several speeches. So that's my bias going in. But Bonnie has made it funny, informative, entertaining. And I've enjoyed her speeches, and I'm happy that she's here as my first guest. Bonnie, welcome. Now, Bonnie, I'd like to begin by asking you, you call yourself the Nutritional Navigator. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you came to this passion about dietetics and nutrition?
Well, Dan, I started out going to college just for the fun of it, believe it or not, as an older adult. And eventually I got to the point where I needed to make a decision or quit going. And so the passion wasn't there yet. I took interest tests, and finally they kept saying dietitian, dietitian, so I looked into it and I finally thought, okay, I'll do that. So the passion started slow. And then I got my 4-year degree, became registered and licensed, and have worked at many jobs over the years and enjoyed them.
Okay. And you've worked many jobs as a dietitian, teaching nutrition to people in your job, right?
In my job and customers too, our clients, I've worked in hospitals, nursing homes, and most recently and for the longest time with the health department in the WIC program, counseling parents on how to help their children eat healthier.
Okay, okay. And I know you're here today to talk about your blog, and it's nutritionalnavigator.com.
Well, I have it right here. Yeah, it's nutritionnavigator12.blogspot.com.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Okay, so the members can take a look at your blog there and get some really good ideas on what they should be eating. As an eater, I enjoy junk food as much as anyone, but let me ask you, what is, in your idea, the best kind of foods we should be eating?
Well, if I had to say 3, and it's not, they are the best, but they are typically the ones that are not eaten enough also, which would be fruits, vegetables, and beans.
Beans. Okay. I've heard about fruits and vegetables, but beans, that's something that interests me. Why would you say beans?
Well, beans, I want to be the bean ambassador, really. It's not glamorous. But yeah, it's a nugget of all these, everything good in nutrition can be found practically in a bean.
Really?
We have soluble fiber, and that's the one that sops up the cholesterol like little sponges in your bloodstream, so it helps lower cholesterol. Insoluble fiber, which helps prevent colon cancer, helps your intestinal tract. And then it's one of the top, red bean is the top food with antioxidants in it. And antioxidants, of course, is what you really want to go for, because antioxidants are like I call it the bouncer in your body.
Wow.
Because like you go to a bar and a bouncer will make sure people who don't behave well leave so they don't hurt the other people in the bar. Antioxidants act the same way. When cells start acting up and damage other cells, antioxidants take them out of the body, therefore preventing disease in the long run.
Wow. So beans are bouncers in a way?
Yes, yes, I like that.
And you mentioned when we were preparing for this talk about dry beans, and I said to you, well, what's wrong with wet beans? Can you talk a little bit about the difference between dry and wet beans?
Dan, are you saying something? tongue-in-cheek there. Dry beans is like the category they call them, and when you eat them, they are wet because you have put water in with them and cooked them, so they are. But it would be like pinto, kidney, black beans.
Oh, okay, great. Now, are we going to have beans today?
Yes, I'd like to share my chili recipe with you.
I see. For my audience, I need to tell you, this is a morning show, that she has brought beans here. I haven't had anything to eat this morning, so it's a little bit risky. But if it's really good, we got to share with the audience. So I noticed when the timer came on, we better move to the beans right away.
Well, like I said, the recipe is on my blog, and we throw in some celery. We also, besides beans, we have tomato products. Tomatoes are great for lycopene. It helps prevent prostate cancer.
Not much in this,
And my chili will always have 2 beans, because 1 bean just isn't enough, and 2 varieties makes it better.
Really?
And so yes, I'm doing black beans, which black beans, they just came out, I just got an email from Discovery, and they listed their top 20 foods, the most healthiest foods. And black beans is in it, tomatoes, and kale. And kale's a little extra treat I'm throwing into my chili also.
Wow, this seems really healthy.
Have you ever had kale?
I have, yeah. It's not one of my favorites, but I'll try it today.
It does get camouflaged in the chili.
Okay.
But yes, I picked up this bag, a pound for $2 at Mark's.
Wow.
I throw it in my salads, throw it in my omelets, soups. All right, yeah, let's try some chili.
Okay, let's do it. Ooh, this does look good, I have to tell you.
It's real much in my mouth here, so
Okay.
maybe let it cool a little bit.
All right. So, all of these ingredients go into chili. How long do you bake this?
Well, I usually like to put it in a crock pot, but after I've sauteed my onion and green peppers and threw it all together, I'll put it in the crock pot. Or you could simmer it in a pot for maybe 30 minutes.
I have to tell you,
and
very good.
I forgot the other, you could use meat, but in this one, I decided to use veggie, the soy crumbles.
Oh.
So
These are soy crumbles? in here?
soy crumbles.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can read this, Dan, how much fat is in this product?
Well, I took my glasses off for this videotaping, and I have no idea.
0.
Oh, really?
0 fat. So that will be
That's what I thought it was.
any meat you're going to use. Although you can drain the fat off of your meat and pat it with a paper towel to get rid of some of the extra fat.
Wow. Well, Bonnie, I really appreciate you being on my inaugural TV show. I'd like to thank our audience for their interest in our chili. Anyone that would like to sample it, raise your hand and we'll bring the chili around to you. On behalf of our audience, thank you, Bonnie, and please check out Nutritional Navigator 12 at blogspot.com for more information. Now, Toastmasters.